Murrayfield, the double World Cup champions here at Murrayfield.
Andre Pollard has the game underway. The last time they met here at Murrayfield was in 2021. The Springboks victorious by 30 points to 15. And then they met in the first pool game of last year's Rugby World Cup. That game in Marseille, and an 18 points to 3 victory for the Springboks. Kwagga Smith with an early carry, just a little high in the body position. Ball stripped away, but stripped backwards. Hendrickson for Etzebeth. Hasn't captained the Springboks since the game against the All Blacks at Mount Smart in last year's Castle Lager Rugby Championship. Kane and Moody got up well to tap the ball back on the Springbok side, secured by Andre Esterhuizen on the deck. Way by Hendrickson for Etzebeth. Leroux. And then Pollard looking for Mapimpi. Trying to get around Finn Russell. Stayed strong in the tackle. Big hit on Smith. Now Pollard's cross kick. And back in cover was Juan van der Merwe calling for the mark.
Yeah, Juan van der Merwe held the space beautifully. They're almost not too far up. So Pollard, you can see looking for that kick just behind Juan. Managed to cover it, but an energetic start, especially on attack from the Springboks. Scotland manning up, especially at the breakdown, trying to counteract, trying to slow the Springbok ball down. A positive start from both teams.
Back to the white, please.
The clearance from the free kick, giving Bongyumba Nambi his first line out opportunity. 76 test cap for Mbonambi here. And the early ball goes to the back for Elric Lowe. Hendrickson. So again, Etzebeth lining up for the carry. Now it's Andre Esterhuizen in the midfield, making some headway with support from centre partner Lukanywa. Some harrying at the breakdown. Strong counter-rucking from Scotland, but Springboks able to consolidate.
Yeah, tackler needed to run away, but Scotland coming up pretty hard defensively, making up some good collisions. But you saw the power of Andre Esterhuizen. He dragged a couple of Scotland defenders. And that was very kickable also. So Springboks, for starter, needed to get body height lower, heads up, have a look here, but it was post this here. There's a tackler in the way on the jackal. Tackler has to roll away. Scotland are going to be tested here. They are going to be tested.
4.
Four-man line out called, and no contest on the throw to Franco Mostert. Yes, gone around the side, but never changed his position.
Once. Stay there.
Esterhuizen, now the cross kick from Pollard, looking for Mapimpi. And Jordan has to get across, he's too late. Mapimpi into the corner. He got both South Africa's tries here at Murrayfield. The last time they met here in 2021, and again on the scoreboard for a 31st test try.
Now this is excellent execution. Andre Pollard, Scotland a little bit narrow defensively, and Mapimpi staying out wide there in the trams. Then it's just a foot race. It's just an absolute foot race here. Makazole Mapimpi straight for the corner, braces for the hit, wins the collision, and over he goes. The Springboks open up here at Murrayfield, but it's been an energetic start. A bit of variation from the line-out, going with a four-man line-out to the 5-meter. The ball didn't really get going. From then on, 100 Pollard, pinpoint accuracy, and the Springboks are on the board.
56 of his test match points coming against Scotland. One dragged away, missed the game in the Rugby World Cup last year. He wasn't part of the initial squad. Brilliant finish from Mapimpi.
And what he did there, he braced in contact. Just looking, the ball probably should have been in the other arm. So he body before ball. But he was strong enough to hold on to it, braced pretty low, dropped his body position, overweight. But excellent kick for Pollard to find him.
Blair Kinghorn with the restart. Ball secured from that restart and that strong carry from Elreklo. Third start for the Springboks this year, Elreklo. The other two came in the number 8 jersey. Good chase from Mapimpi was excellent.
Stay up.
The Springboks penalised for going
Stay up.
off their feet at the breakdown. No problem with the contest in the air from Mapimpi initially.
And you can see with the application of the new look, well, the ace coaching will have been applied a little bit better. Mapimpi had a clear run. That's why the kicking has to be so accurate. Good take from Scotland. Good recovery. Scotland have had no position whatsoever, so going into defensive work pretty early here. Can they start building? Gregor Townsend, we know how he coaches. Rock and run rugby. High pace, quick breakdown with multiple options.
Back into the tram lines from the line out.
Thank you. Not out. He's done. Yeah, thank you.
Good work. And that's wasteful from Scotland. Try to up the tempo with the sneaky quick throw at the front from here. Look how quickly the Springboks. You know, once the calls go through, they'll try to speed up the tempo and play.
Four called. Four.
Goes towards the back. Intended for Elreklo. Stolen by Scotland. Quickly into the hands of Sione Tuivolotu. Excellent tackle from Kane and Moody on Hugh Jones. Xander Ferguson. Tight head prop with a carry, but it's ripped away and back onto South Africa's side. Lost forward by Lukanyuam. Scotland can play with a knock-on advantage here. Russell.
Advantage over.
Advantage called over. Very tight to the touchline for Billy LaRue. And Kane and Moody hunted down. Springboks finding themselves in their 22-metre area for the first time in the game. It's good flow from Christoph Ridley as well. Two advantages, one on either side, which he's let play. And an excellent clearance from Jaden Hendrickson.
And that's the key when you're going backwards. You can slow the game down, get into your kicking shape, and then look for the exit. So one or two knock-ons advantage being played. No one really managing to build some good continuity.
Ashman. Uncontested front ball for Scotland. Tuivolotu diving into contact. Another carry for Xander Ferguson. Russell looking to unleash Duan van der Merwe on the left wing, who hits the back across with a very physical tackle.
Maybe a little bit flexing early there. Got Duan van der Merwe. So Finn Russell or Scotland trying to go midfield and cutting back, obviously trying to slow down the rush of the Springboks. Ibn Etibet, good technique, a little bit high there, but managed to get hold of him. Scotland had the position twice, run into touch twice.
Another four-man line-out. This one completely missed and secured by Ashman at the back. The ball through the legs. Now Tom Jordan. Kinghorn came to his inside. Some momentum here for Scotland. Tipped on by Scott Cummings, and here is van der Merwe. Excellent tackle from Kane and Moody. Murrayfield finding some voice. missed it, cleaned out away from the attempted steal. Jones from Tui Palatu. And penalty Scotland.
The first clearer tripped over the tackler.
This is the Scotland that
The tackler.
getting the ball into the wide channels, but the breakdown speed is impressive. That ball is quick, multiple options, skillful forwards. So Tui Palatu making some good meters. Xander Ferguson has made some good carries also. Very good technique, managed to dip his hips just before contact. Leg drive.
A bit of a discussion between the leadership group of the Scots before deciding to have a shot at goal. The ball through the legs from Hugh Jones.
Yes.
Hugh Jones turning it on. Exciting player.
Time off. Okay, so you're going to show me a croc roll by Scotland number 5.
Let's put it on the screen now.
Ready when you are.
Ian Tempest of England is the TMO and wants Christoph Ridley to have a look at a croc roll. Sounds like it's against Scott Cummings. This penalty might be reversed based on the evidence.
It is coming now, mate.
Thank you.
I'm going to play you the angle, Christoph.
Okay, pulls and he lands on the lower limb, so it is foul play, and it meets the yellow card threshold for me. Are we in agreement with that? So we have a decision. It is foul play because he lands on the lower limb, so it's a drop roll, and it meets the yellow card threshold, so he's going to the sin bin. Can I have a mark for the penalty, please? Just that.
Just when Scotland thought they were starting to
Just
bother
confirm the
Scott
number,
Cummings.
please, Tempo, that's going to number 5.
And that's the lock.
Yeah, it's Scott Cummings who's been shown the yellow card. It's not Rory Dodge.
Number 5, Scott Cummings, who has spent 10 minutes in the city.
And Springboks here, they've had 2 lineouts, one stolen, one I think over the back with the 4-man lineout, so probably looking at playing at the bigger numbers. That's for that cleanest, the lower leg limb, so look how Franco Mostard's legs there, almost folded, but South Africa, they want to sort out the lineouts here, lost the last 2. That's where Scotland have managed to get a bit of a run on.
The line-out win that time for Elric Lowe. Mbonambi feeling around the back, then the carry from Etzebeth. Come wide for LaRue and Moody. Running hard at the sliver of a gap between Hugh Jones and Duan van der Merwe.
Away now.
Etzebeth, third time he's been first receiver off a ruck ball from Jaden Hendrickson.
Hold inside.
Now LaRue. Just getting the ball out close to Scotland's 22.
Just smart play. Springboks looking for width early on attack. Moody then almost a wide play, but Billy LaRue reading that beautifully. Nothing really on. He's pinning Scotland back.
Yeah, but don't scream, please. Let's go, lads. 5.
5-man line out forward, minus a line out forward in Scott Cummings. Ashman.
Collapsing the lifter. You can collapse ball carrier, but not the lifter.
Penalty against South Africa.
You can collapse ball carrier, but not the lifter.
Sounds like it's against Thomas du Toit, the way Christoph Ridley was speaking to him, collapsing the lifter. Not the receiver in the line-out. Thomas du Toit getting his 4th start of this 2024 season. 6 starts in total at tight end. That call must have come from Luke Pearce on the far side.
It looked like he sacked the jumper there, which is fine. Not the You can't sack the lifter, you can sack the jumper, and look like he really got to the jumper.
Ashman finds Gilchrist at the tail. Aggressive defending in that midfield. Rory Dodge coming away with it.
Hands on the ground. He lifted it and he was onside.
White. Test from McKimpy coming down just outside the 22. Mike Griffin started
9, use it.
securing the bouncing ball. Hendrickson. Dutoy capturing in
Use it.
to Pierce Bowman.
Okay, lost.
Hendricks's hoist. For Mapimpi to chase once again. Wonderful aerial contest, and Quagga Smith was arriving at pace. And it will be a Scotland scrum, minus a lock.
And that means only one thing, that ball's going to come in and out as quickly as possible. This would have been a big focus area for the Springboks.
You can take your time.
And
Let's go, lads,
Scotland
let's go.
during the week. This
Nice and quick, here's your mark.
it's just that kid chase you could see.
There you go, let's go please.
Because the escorts are blocking. Mapimpi's getting through every single time.
Let's go,
So
thank
that
you.
kick becomes a real aerial contest. And from then on, if you win those scraps or you manage to knock it back onto your opposition side, then it's game on. Because the defense is unstructured.
Bounce just a fraction low for Quagga Smith. He was going at full tilt. Too early from the Springboks, little over eager. Massive collision in the midfield. Tui Balotu setting the tone as Scotland's captain. White away for Skuman.
9, use it.
White shaping for the hoist.
Slowing down, obstruction.
Obstruction called.
Slowing down,
There's
obstruction.
Andre Pollard. Shake to make the catch. This has been a feature of this weekend's Autumn Internationals. The referees have been very quick to penalise any kind of obstructed running.
You know, it's been, we've seen it throughout the weekend.
Time off is up. Yeah, he's
Obviously
good now.
applied
Time back on.
differently, or been applied more, but that two below, too powerful, strong. The battle between him and Esterhuizen. But he's the go-to guy. He drives the toughness
Okay,
on the
thank you.
backs.
Esterhuizen did really well, Shim, to get low with that second tackle attempt. There's the obstruction, which brought the penalty. Franco Mostert, the man conceding that penalty and presenting this opportunity to Finn Russell. Kicked Scotland's only points in the opening game of Rugby World Cup last year. 18-3 defeat to the Springboks. And now he has Scotland on the board.
Discipline is such a massive aspect. The Springbok players, or both teams have been aware around changing names, especially on the chase line.
Captain. I've had feedback from the bunker. It is going to be upgraded to a 20-minute red card because it's high danger and drops on the limb.
What else?
Yes.
Thank you.
So Scott Cummings has had his yellow card upgraded to a 20-minute red card. So no further part in the game for him. He may be replaced after the 20 minutes has been served.
The crowd certainly made you how they felt. Just a high level of danger on that clean serve. He's a big player in the Scotland setup. They have gone to the 6-2 split. They're going to be tested this next 20.
22-year-old Max Williamson, second row replacement on the bench, has 5 test caps to his name. Stood with the line out take for South Africa.
Pushed him back in there.
Esterhuizen powerfully over the advantage line. Left behind by Lukhanyo. That ball's been hacked forward by Scotland, but directly into touch.
I don't have a knock-on off field. Okay. Thank you. Knock-on.
And what happens with this, because
Knock-on, no.
what South
advantage on
Africa
the
would
full.
want is
Still
Scotland
under
to
pressure.
put in on their own ball. That's where they can control their own destiny. Whereas Scotland here will just look to get the ball in and out, get into general play,
It looked like you went slightly
kick
early
the
as
ball
well.
downfield. So South Africa, the first scrum, free kick conceded for Banks. Well,
Don't guess the call,
just
please.
moving a little bit too early.
Hear the voices through the referee's mic. Their discipline. Only one scrum in the game so far.
Crouch!
And that ended up in a free kick for early shoving from the Springboks.
Set!
Well, this time the free kick goes the way of the Springboks.
Put it in.
Can't take a scrum from this, of course, under the new laws. Hendricks looking for Kwagga Smith, and an unforced error just gives a scrum opportunity
Don't worry,
back to
I'm
Scotland.
going to give you the answer.
But the thing
There
with
was good
Scotland, they still
settlement.
need
We had set, we had stop. He presented the ball and then he didn't put it in. He's got to do that. Thank you. Here you go.
the heat is coming from the scrum, also from the Springboks.
No, it was good control.
I know Scotland is celebrating because it's a knock-on, but just couldn't survive that scrum. From what I saw from the earlier one, being white as well, because that scrum was going back at the rate of knots for South Africa. It's all about timing here. It's all about timing.
Pressure on the Scotland scrum, but away for Russell. Pick through, easily read by LaRue. He's looking for Kane and Moody. Step back inside, a tackle made by Jack Dempsey. And penalty, Scotland.
Pulling the ball.
Decision time here for Sione Tuifoloto.
To say.
Again, conference
Shot ball.
between Russell and Tuifoloto, which ends up Russell indicating to Christoph Ricky that he'll have another shot at goal, a kick to take Scotland into the lead.
Just missed the target on the clean. Completely missed the target on the clean. And Ferguson right over it. Because Kane Moody, as hard as he went, he had numbers around him. But you've got to move the threat away.
And Ferguson it was over the ball, 49th test match for him. Russell lapped the 20 minutes. The second successful penalty. Scotland's try on now. Playing at Bath. Head coach Johan van Graan, Springbok assistant coach. Certainly handling their period down to 14 men with great efficiency.
And the thing is, also with the man down, what you want to do is engage them in the forwards.
Even quicker, please.
Start
Quicker.
balling. Let the slow poison kick in. Rather down a man down.
Contest on the throw to Mostert. Springbok ball managing to get some momentum.
That's one.
One stop called. Mbunambi in possession. Off the back for Hendrickson. Then Andre Esterhuizen again making progress over the game. Huge aggressive hit. Ball retained. Hendrickson. Looks for Moody. Ball lost forward. And then a high tackle.
Yeah, that's a good set from Scotland. Good set. A combination of good physicality, good tackle technique. They did well to survive the ball down the right-hand side in the corner. Nice and low around there. Take the legs away, chop the legs, take the momentum, good tackle assist, and good discipline too. So great set from Scotland, great defensive set from Scotland. You can see Springboks trying to be a bit more direct from the maul. Esterhuizen taking the ball up, big Ebenezer coming around the corner. But Scotland managed that well.
Just make sure the 9 backs off slightly. Yes, please.
Two lineouts lost so far by South Africa. One overthrow and one steal ahead of Ulrich Lowe. That was some tackle. It's a statement. Something to galvanise your teammates from Ewan Ashman.
Can we start?
Yeah, it's good from you and Ashman.
Can we start
the tackle technique? You just go nice and low.
Thank you.
Get your shoulders low, good height, level change. And going, shooting out of his hip to make that tackle.
Jack Dempsey, the Australian-born number 8, who played 14 test matches for the Wallabies before joining Glasgow Warriors and qualifying to play for Scotland. His debut against Australia in 2022. Tuipolotu. A goose step before taking on the tackle of Ulrich Lowe. White getting a little bit of extra space created for his kick. Wonderful work from Kane and Moody.
You've put him there, play on.
Pollard. Kinky chasing. And gathered on the bounce by Blair Kinghorn. So much experience at fullback for Scotland. Puts a decent kick in. And the Roo inside for Pollard. It's a big territory win for Scotland. Dealing with the aerial ball effectively, and an excellent kick from Kinghorn.
Yeah, and also managing this period well, Scotland. We saw that good defensive set.
Pass the second.
They're surviving at scrum time. They're getting the ball, the bounce of the ball, just making good decisions. The easy option would be for Kinghorn to run it, but deciding to kick it downfield. So really managing it well.
For Dempsey at the front of Scotland's lineouts. Ashman breaking away. Bunambi going low. Xander Ferguson. Always a willing carry. Dart off the base from Ben White, so his one is to fill in at the base of the ruck. Gilchrist. White back on his feet now.
Tackler release.
Back it comes for Finn Russell, looking for the drop goal. There's a hand on it from Quagga Smith. Everybody onside. Dempsey. Tuipolotu's kick. Charged down. And Tom Jordan. Towards touch, but keeping the ball in. Will pop on from Xander Ferguson for Rory Dodge. Excellent tackle fight on Scotland's open side. Right with a little switch in direction. Jordan. Moody with an attempt over the ball, cleaned off it. Counter ruck is strong from Gofferston. Ball coming back from South Africa. Low. Uche. Finds Etzebeth. Then Hendrickson for LaRue. There's a big chase on here for Makazole Mapipi, reeling them in from behind. Back goes Russell. Kinghorn. Andre Pollard. Returning the kick with ball in hand. Hendrickson. Franco Mostert carrying hard and straight. LaRue and Moody trying to free his arms in the tackle, a little bit isolated.
Use it. Tackle.
Michael van Staden with the pick and drive from the base. LaRue will it bounce up for Moody? Not quite. Duan van der Merwe is back. Scotland working hard off the ball to get forwards over the ball. A bit of protection for Ben White.
Use it. Don't hold him. Let go. Let go. Let go. Thank you.
Ben White's hurried clearance. Still they hang in with just over 2 minutes remaining. Down to 14.
And the change in momentum was because of a good defensive set from the
Stop.
Springboks. There it is, that counteract. That was good defense, and you can only counteract if you make good defensive tackles. So close for Moody. Almost hopped up for him. But Springboks applying pressure.
Well, it went backwards, and Thomas Tatoy gratefully accepts the loose ball to crash over for a first test try. Looked as though we might be chalking up another missed line-out. As Franco Mostert stretched high. But Thomas Tatoy picking it up just behind Mostert and unopposed.
Thomas Tutoy taking the scraps. We thought, oh, it's another turnover at line-out time. But Thomas Tutoy straight through the middle. It's going to be a 50-meter run by the end of the night. But the big prop with the restart. He's been on good form with Bath. Getting a try.
Andre Pollard, no problem this time. Over the centre of the crossbar. South Africa lead by 6.
Just missed by Franco Mostert. Thomas Tutoy says thank you very much. It opened up for him. It opened up for him for the big tight head. It's all business, no smile from Detroit, no fancy celebration. Over, and let's start again.
It was Max Williamson we saw there. Glaswegian debut against Canada earlier this year. Now set to come on after the 20-minute red card to Scott Cummings. The Springboks not dealing with the restart as cleanly as they would like. I think Mostert losing it backwards, tied up by Ulrich Lowe. In Pollard's kick, wonderful contest from Moody. Back from Gilchrist. Russell. Second to Ferguson again. White for Dodge.
There's no attempt to roll away. Roll clear. You've got to work to get east or west, please.
Macha Smith, the man conceding the penalty. As Scotland go back to 15 with the introduction of Max Williamson.
Finn, let's go. Decision, please. Guys, what are we doing? Go post, thanks. Shot goal.
And a shot at goal called by Sione Tuipulotu. The boot of Finn Russell keeping Scotland in touch.
Yeah, that's a good game from Dodge. He's a player. Tell you what, Roy Dodge, aggressive leash forward. And that's against Crocker Smith right there. At the edge of that for not rolling away. You see the frustration kicking in. But you don't want to do score and then concede straight afterwards. He's a sharpshooter, Finn Russell.
It's 3 from 3 from the boot of Finn Russell. It was tight at half time. The last time they met at Rugby World Cup, just 6 points to 3. The Springboks led after 40 minutes. Looking as though it's going to be tight once again.
Use it.
Pollard's restart.
Yes.
Secured by Jordan. Too long with a kick.
Use it way before he failed to use it.
He called use it. And the referees again, they've been told to be stricter on this. Time wasting on the base. And now South Africa get to put the ball into the scrum on their terms.
We all understand the South African mentality when it comes to scrum, the mindset. They're going to go for it. They're going to scrum for a penalty or try to scrum for a penalty. Church is taking his time.
Crouch. Fight. Set.
They've got the advantage that they want. Free play. Hendrikse for with a ball inside for Esterhuizen. Hendrikse. Now way to the left for Billy Leroux, looking for Mapimpi again. And Makazole and Mapimpi canters in for his second and South Africa's third.
Clinical from South Africa. But the fantastic thing about this kick is Mapimpi's not even in that space when he makes that kick. He's actually shooting around, coming around the corner. So Billy Leroux, he kicks into space here. Mapimpi's not out wide there. Look how he puts that ball into space. And Mapimpi runs onto it. That kick has to be accurate. It has to be perfect for it to work. And it was, yeah, Billy Leroux waiting. Mapimpi's not there. He's still coming around the corner. And Mapimpi in for another one. And Scotland here, alarm bells will be ringing. Because they've got to weather 2 storms as you look at that try again. Because it's a 7-1 split. And the second storm will come in the second half. But they want to be shoot within scoring distance, and it's not happening at the moment. Springboks in control.
Pollard adds another 2. And just like that, the lead becomes 10.
That's excellent from Billy Leroux, Mapimpi. Just the chemistry between the two to realize that he's going for that cross kick. There is no one there. He goes around the corner and he finds him.
Scotland 9, South Africa 19.
Carry from Smith off the restart. And this time Scotland penalised for not rolling out.
Behind me, please. Behind.
Substitution, Max Williamson. Pollard gratefully sets up another set piece in Scotland territory.
Make sure we 10, please.
Down for Hendrikse, Pollard.
Released and picked
Marco
up.
van Staan is quick to get back to his feet. Allowed to carry, then conceding the knock on.
Yeah, and the Springboks had numbers down the left-hand side. If they had won that breakdown, they had numbers down there.
Okay, here's your mark, fellas. There you go.
What is Tony Brown looking at?
Make sure we're not
Really
heads
delighted with the contributions from the back three so far. Crazy to think that Jesmond Colby, Curtly Arendse, Apalele Fassi,
Crouch!
Damien Delendi and Jesse Creel playing no part in this match day 23.
Set!
Collapsed scrum, but played away. Tuipolotu for Jones. White.
Sack all the way.
Gilchrist just halted his run ever so slightly. Did well to recover. Sabeth came over the line quickly. Russell. Tuipolotu. And carving his way through was Hugh Jones. And then Jordan. What a finish.
Yeah, Matthew, and the crowd needed that spark. They needed that spark there, but because Tuipolotu went down the front door here, so my 50 cannot the wide options. He goes short. He goes short. Straight down the middle.
And the classic support line from the scrum half as well. Jordan, brilliant. And then Ben White to his inside. It's a fifth test try for Ben White. The extras added by Finn Russell and Murray Fields. It's full voice again.
Checking for potential knock-on.
Oh dear.
I'm guessing that's in the building to try.
Yeah, it's coming now on the screen, Christoph, so here it is.
Checking for a knock-on.
Yeah, it's lost
Okay,
forward
so he
there.
drops it and he goes forwards, right tempo.
Yes, it does.
Thank you. So we've got a decision. It's no try.
It's
Because
got
the
to
player
do
drops
that.
it and it travels forward.
Because the way back into this contest just before half time. It's going to be a South African scrum. They put it in the scrum. The crowd don't like it, but it is the right call. So every time you think about Scotland, they had that neck roll earlier on. They've had this now with a little knock on. So those big moments, you mentioned it, building up to this, not winning those big moments. This is going to be a big moment here because the Springboks are going to go for them in the scrum. They're going to try to scrum for the penalties and march downfield just before halftime, and the pressure will be on.
Crouch. Bind. Step.
Advantage to South Africa. Hendrickson.
That's it. We set up its floor.
Andre Esterhuizen taking out Ben White.
No advantage coming. Knock on there. Coming back. We set up its floor.
The penalties against Pierre Skuman. His elbow dropping to the floor in his contest with Thomas du Toit. So that's two Springbok put-ins and two penalties.
Power from Esterhuizen. That's a big miss. That's a big miss. Springboks needed that just going into halftime.
The crowd's not happy. They missed a penalty to touch South Africa, but it was the right call. 2 tries to Makazole Mapimpi in the first half. 1 to Taite Prop, Thomas du Toit. 2 conversions from Andre Pollard. 3 penalties from Finn Russell. Half time in Edinburgh. Scotland 9, South Africa 19.